So I'm listening to this book, Humankind, by Rutger Bregman and Elizabeth Manton. So he wrote Utopia for Realists. Sorry, my film quality is not the best. So blah, blah, blah. And, it's talking about actually that humans are kind, written in 2020. Okay, release date 2020. So it probably started, the book was probably researched for a while. And so ultimately it's that people are good. So listen to this excerpt. So this, even though this book, sorry about the blur, it's just how the book is being displayed when I pause it. But so this book was released summer 2020, and I'm sure the guy probably finished the research in 2019. Who knows, maybe 2018. It takes a long time for publication. And this is talking about how there's a toxic mentality in terms of how our American society is programmed to regard the justice system that it's just supposed to hurt people because criminals are evil, and that's just a misguided kind of cultural thing that we have going on in America. And it looks like there's a bit of a cognitive dissonance because, of course, there's other people who are like, oh, you have to look at the whole background of people's life experience that makes them criminal. And preceding this chapter of the book, he talks about these prisons in Norway that have, it's everybody, like, you can't tell the difference between the prisoner and the guards. Everybody's interacting. Prisoners commute to work off the prison site, and it's a very effective way of keeping people out of prison. And you know how the corporation here, it's all about creating the problem in the United States so that there's money to be made, because we know prison systems make a lot of money, and they need slave labor by prisoners. And this isn't what the book is saying, this is just what I've understood. Like when I used to use I forget what it was, but apparently like there are large telecoms that pay prisoners to field calls, and the prisoners get paid like a penny, an hour or something like that. So it's like slave labor, but the prisoners do it just for something to do. Anyway, sorry about the long lead in, but this is talking about a police interaction in 2014, where American police were dangerously abusing a black man, and the guy said, "I can't breathe." Okay, so I think, and this same scenario played out in May of 2020, not only in Minneapolis, but it also played out the exact same scenario. If you look it up online, it played out the same time in Paris and around the world. So this is some sort of ritual, and I just think it's worth hearing.
And minorities, saddled untold poor with fines they can't pay, and also had fatal consequences, as in the case of Eric Garner, who died in 2014 while being arrested for allegedly selling loose cigarettes. "Every time you see me, you want to mess with me," Garner protested. "I'm tired of it. Please just leave me alone. I told you the last time, please just leave me alone." Instead, the officer wrestled him to the ground and put him in a chokehold. Garner's last words were, "I can't breathe."